Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating countries in the world, China. We're talking ancient history, mind-blowing facts, and some seriously cool culture. Stick around because you won't believe some of these facts. We're going to be checking out some of the most iconic landmarks, trying some delicious food, or at least looking at pictures of it. Gotta leave some room for you guys to explore. And uncovering secrets about this incredible country. This is going to be epic. So buckle up, smash that like button for the algorithm, and let's jump right into the amazing world of China. First up, we've got to talk about the Great Wall of China. This ancient marvel is one of the most iconic structures in the world. I mean, this thing is legendary. It's not just a wall, it's a symbol of China's rich history and culture. It's so massive it stretches for over 13,000 miles. That's longer than the distance from the North Pole to the South Pole. To put that into perspective, that's like walking from New York City all the way to Australia. And back. Imagine the sheer scale of that journey. They started building this monster wall over 2,000 years ago to protect their land from invasions. The construction spanned several dynasties, each adding their own touch. Can you imagine how many people it took to build this thing? It's mind-blowing. Thousands of laborers, soldiers, and prisoners worked tirelessly, often in harsh conditions. And you know what's even crazier? People used to think you could see the Great Wall from space. This myth has been around for ages. Turns out that's not entirely true. Astronauts have said it's really hard to see with the naked eye. The wall is narrow and blends in with the natural landscape. But hey, that doesn't make it any less impressive. The intricate details and the way it snakes through the mountains are breathtaking. The Great Wall is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. It stands as a reminder of what humans can achieve when they work together. It's a must-see for anyone visiting China. Whether you're a history buff or just love stunning landscapes, the Great Wall has something for everyone. Next up, we're heading over to Xi'an to check out the Terracotta Army, one of the most fascinating archaeological finds in history. Imagine stumbling upon an army of over 8,000 life-size statues, each one meticulously crafted and unique. That's exactly what happened back in 1974 when some farmers were digging a well. They were just going about their daily routine, never expecting to make such a monumental discovery. They weren't expecting to find an entire army buried underground. The sheer scale and detail of the statues left everyone in awe. Talk about a shocking discovery. The news spread like wildfire, attracting archaeologists and historians from all over the world. These terracotta warriors were created over 2,000 years ago to protect the tomb of China's first emperor Qin Shi Huang. He was a ruler with grand ambitions, and this army was meant to serve him in the afterlife. Each warrior is unique, with different facial expressions, hairstyles, and even armor. It's insane. The level of craftsmanship is simply astounding, reflecting the skills of ancient Chinese artisans. They even found chariots and horses buried alongside the soldiers. These weren't just any statues. They were part of a grand vision to recreate an entire army in clay. The Terracotta Army is one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of all time. It offers invaluable insights into the military, cultural, and artistic achievements of ancient China. It's like getting a glimpse into the past and seeing the power and might of ancient China. The Terracotta Army stands as a testament to the ingenuity and vision of a civilization that continues to captivate us to this day. Okay, who doesn't love pandas? These cuddly creatures are a national treasure in China, and for good reason. They're adorable, they're clumsy, and they love to munch on bamboo, but sadly, giant pandas are endangered. There are only about 1,800 left in the wild, mostly living in the mountainous regions of China. These guys spend most of their day eating bamboo, like up to 40 pounds of it. Can you imagine eating that much in a day? And get this, they poop like 40 times a day too. Thankfully, there are lots of conservation efforts in place to help protect these amazing animals. Hopefully, one day, we'll see these cuddly creatures thriving in the wild again. Now let's talk about Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival. It's the most important holiday in China, and it's a time for family, feasting, and fireworks. The date changes every year based on the lunar calendar, but it usually falls between January and February. Each year is associated with one of 12 zodiac animals, like the dragon, the monkey, or the pig. During Chinese New Year, people decorate their homes with red lanterns and paper cuttings. They give each other red envelopes filled with money, and they eat lots of delicious food. There are dragon dances, lion dances, and parades in the streets. It's a super festive time to be in China. Next up, we're taking you to the heart of Beijing to explore the Forbidden City, a place shrouded in mystery and grandeur. This massive palace complex was home to emperors for over 500 years. It served as the political and ceremonial center of Chinese government. It's so big it's said to have 9,999 rooms. Each room has its own unique purpose and design, reflecting the rich history and culture of ancient China. Can you imagine getting lost in there? The maze-like pathways and intricate corridors make it a fascinating place to explore. They say the number 9,999 was chosen because it represents eternity in Chinese culture. The attention to detail in the architecture is astounding, with each element holding symbolic meaning. The Forbidden City gets its name because ordinary people were forbidden from entering. It was a place of exclusivity and power, guarded fiercely by the emperor's loyal soldiers. It was the emperor's private domain, and only the imperial family, courtiers, and servants were allowed inside. The daily life within these walls was a world apart from the outside. Today, the Forbidden City is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most popular tourist attractions in China. It draws millions of visitors each year, eager to glimpse its historical splendor. Walking through its courtyards and halls is like taking a step back in time. The ancient halls and courtyards echo with the stories of the past, offering a unique window into China's imperial history. Now, let's journey back in time and explore the ancient Silk Road. This wasn't just one road, but a network of trade routes that connected China to the West for over 1,500 years. It was called the Silk Road because silk was one of the main goods traded from China to other parts of the world. But it wasn't just silk that traveled along these routes. We're talking spices, tea, porcelain, jade, you name it. The Silk Road wasn't just about trade, though. It was also a conduit for the exchange of ideas, culture, and religion. It's amazing to think how this ancient network of roads helped to shape the world we live in today. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. Chinese cuisine is one of the most diverse and delicious in the world. From Peking duck to dumplings to spicy Sichuan dishes, there's something for everyone. Each region in China has its own unique culinary traditions and flavors. In the north, you'll find heartier dishes like noodles and dumplings, while in the south, rice is a staple and seafood is abundant. And let's not forget about dim sum, those bite-sized portions of deliciousness that are perfect for sharing. Chinese food is all about balance and harmony, with a focus on fresh ingredients and bold flavors. It's no wonder it's one of the most popular cuisines in the world. Next up, we're taking a trip down the Yangtze River, the longest river in Asia and the third longest in the world. This mighty river flows for over 3,900 miles through some of China's most stunning landscapes. It's been a vital waterway for centuries, used for transportation, irrigation, and fishing. The Yangtze River is also home to the Three Gorges Dam, the world's largest hydroelectric power station. This massive dam has been controversial, but it's undeniable that it's an incredible feat of engineering. Cruising down the Yangtze River is an unforgettable experience. You'll see towering cliffs, lush forests, and traditional villages along the way. Did you know that China is responsible for some of the world's most important inventions? We're talking about game changers like paper, gunpowder, the compass, and printing. Imagine a world without these inventions. It's mind-blowing. Paper, invented over 2,000 years ago, revolutionized communication and knowledge sharing. Gunpowder, discovered accidentally by alchemists, changed the face of warfare. The compass, a navigational tool using Earth's magnetic field, made sea exploration possible. And printing, developed during the Tang Dynasty, allowed for the mass production of books and the spread of ideas. These inventions from ancient China have had a profound impact on the world we live in today. Last but not least, let's talk about China's incredible population and diversity. With over 1.4 billion people, China is the most populous country in the world. That's like almost 1/5 of the entire planet's population. But China isn't just a land of many people, it's also incredibly diverse, with 56 officially recognized ethnic groups, each with its own unique language, culture, and traditions. From the Han majority to the Tibetan and Uyghur minorities, China is a melting pot of cultures. This diversity is what makes China such a fascinating and vibrant country to explore. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing facts, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more awesome content. China is an incredible country with so much to offer, from its ancient history and rich culture to its stunning landscapes and delicious food. I hope this video has inspired you to learn more about this fascinating part of the world. See you next time.